Hi guys. Kind of posting an emergency video here real quick. Kind of ironic. I was about to, actually not about to, but I was thinking about posting a video for my male clients because, calm down there, sister. They have it a lot worse than we do, actually. I mean, I know we have roots growing in and everything like that, but think about the guys. I mean, their hair grows so fast, and at least if ours grows, we can, pull it back, bobby pin it or something. I mean, they're going to look kind of ridiculous if they try and do the same thing. And so now I just got a text from one of my clients who shall remain nameless. And I want to help her out and I want to help everybody out. So I'm just going to run through something super quick here. For the guys, it's not going to be any like scissor techniques, just with the buzzer. If you have a buzzer at home, I'm sure most of the guys at home have a buzzer of some sort. And if not, you can always reach out to me and I can kind of try and help you through something with a scissor. Do the best you can. But real quick, if you typically wear your hair fairly short, and you do happen to have a buzzer at home, whether it's the little neck trimmer or the regular size buzzer, they both nowadays usually come with attachments. Obviously this one does, but most of the small ones that you get nowadays come with attachments. So usually the attachments also have the length on there. The higher the number, the longer the length for your hair. So if you're nervous and you don't have a dog to practice on, start with a higher one. This way you don't jack yourself up too bad and you got a little room for error. So just one thing, whatever length you decide that you're going to start with, for the sides, obviously the sides are usually shorter than the top. So start on the sides first and click your attachment onto your buzzer. And when you buzz on the sides, unless you're doing a complete crew cut, make sure that whoever you're cutting has their head straight. That's one of the most important things. Not quite as important for doing the sides, but it's very important when I show you how to do the trimmer. All right, so when you buzz the sides, you're going to go in, and I don't want to buzz little Sally's hair off here, so you're just going to keep this portion of the buzzer, the flat back of the buzzer, against the head, and just let it go into the air. Go up and into the air. If you do this and go around, you're going to get quite an indent over here, and it's definitely going to be more better suited for a buzz cut. It's going to look a little odd if it's too rounded in here and then you try to do something with the top. It's not going to look right. So lay it on the head, slide up, up, up. Okay, so now, assuming that you went all around the head, all the sides, and you got it to the desired length. And by the way, you can go from shorter to longer on the sides. Just make sure you use the longest attachment first, and don't use numbers that are very far apart. Like if you're going to try to make it a little closer at the bottom and a little bit longer on top, use say a 3 and a 4 or a 2 and a 3. And you always want to use the shorter one towards the bottom, obviously, which is going to be your lower number. So let's just say you got all this done. It's all buzzed. Now you need to clean it up. You don't want somebody to be walking around with a jacked up sideways hairline, or their sideburns are going to be, uneven and looking weird when people are looking at them. So again, this is the super important part. It's of making sure they keep their head really straight. So make sure they're sitting up straight, their head is straight. They can tilt slightly down. Don't have them bend their head all the way forward, or when they put their head back up, it's going to look weird. So if you need to see, you can't see that good, have them tilt slightly forward. You're going to take the buzzer and make sure that you're keeping it nice and straight, and just start in the center, work your way out. Start in the center, work your way out. Take a step back and look at it, and if you need to get out a level, you can go ahead and get out a level. I don't really think you need it. Most of us have a pretty good perception of what straight looks like. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. You know, you're not going to get it like I'm going to get it. I've been cutting hair for 30 years. So, you know, you just do the best you can. Start in the center, nice and level, work your way out. You may end up with some little hairs, you know, in this area that might look a little funny. You can then take this and clean it up slightly like that. But don't necessarily stand on the side of them. Kind of, you know, work your way back and forth just so that you don't end up bringing their hairline into the middle of their head and they have an unintentional mohawk or something that looks like a mullet. And then on the sides, you're just going to do the same exact thing. Again, head position is crucial. Make sure their head is perfectly straight and make sure you're holding the buzzer as straight as you possibly can, the little trimmer. And wherever they want their sideburns to be, let's just say he wants to keep a little bit of a sideburn, but, you know, not have the hair around the ears. Just tap it in to whatever length you want. Very easy. And then just lightly tap, 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 tap around the ear. I wouldn't attempt to do what I do in the salon where you run the trimmer around the ear like that, because that can go really bad in a home haircut. So just whatever little hair is hanging over after you've buzzed it, just kind of tap the ear. You're not going to cut it, you know. If it makes you feel better, put the shortest attachment on it. But, you know, chances are you're not going to cut their ear if you're just tapping gently to clean up those little hairs. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then what you're going to do is have them take them in the bathroom or have them holding a hand mirror and look straight in the mirror. And you're just going to place your fingers, one on each side, to the bottom of wherever you cut their sideburn, and see where your fingers are. If your fingers are like this, you know you're going to have to take a little bit more off of this one. You can gently turn them back and forth, back and forth. If you're looking at them in the mirror, you're going to get a good idea. And again, it may not be exactly perfect, but these are a few little tips to help you at least clean up your loved one or your little kid. All right? Have a great day, and I hope it helped. And again, don't forget, if you need to reach out to me, just message me. I'd be more than happy to help you. See you soon.